What's going on, YouTube? Today is the day. This thing is finally getting slammed. This is Touring Tech springs, under 200 bucks, definitely worth the money. They lower your car about 2 inches, supposedly, so we're about to find out. We got some Hellcat style wheels on here, and with these springs, it's gonna look freaking awesome. Since we have a rear wheel drive car, it's a little simpler. Come over here and let me show you what's going on. So what you need to disconnect in order to get the strut out is your sway bar end link. You're gonna have to disconnect your upper control arm. And in theory, that should be enough to get this guy out of here. Quick tip, guys, when you're working on suspension, okay, this is what you're dealing with, right? You took off the nut, but the control arm is still in there. You have to be an idiot to hit it on here. Unless you're replacing this control arm, do not hit it here. What you do is you hit the knuckle. Okay, the sway bar end link is the last thing we gotta disconnect, which that usually takes a little finagling. Okay, now you don't wanna let this strain because it's gonna put a lot of strain on that brake line, so get your tie down and get this thing out of here. So now what you can choose to do is get a spring compressor, compress it. Okay, now be very careful. All of these things are under a lot of tension. There we go. We're gonna put this boy back in the car and we're gonna tension this at the very end. As you can see, the sway bar is way too close to the brake line. The way it has to be is it has to be this way. If you can read the Chrysler label right in front of you, you're doing good. Before you start tightening all of these bolts, you have to put it into its normal loaded position. Otherwise, bushings start wearing out faster. This is the handy tip I was telling you guys about. So, as you can see, suspension is loaded, right? We have a jack underneath the control arms, putting pressure on this, hence putting the pressure on this shaft. So now, in theory, you should be able to just impact this nut on the shaft. Remember, anytime you impact things on, don't overdo it. But also, make sure to go back and actually torque this stuff to spec. Putting our cap back on. We're moving to the back. In order to put in lowering springs in the back, you're gonna have to pull down the muffler on the driver's side. Oh, what is that noise? If this doesn't look like a proper Hellcat to you, I don't know what does, guys. Not even one finger, dude. Not even one.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rap. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make a $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked.